of sequences for both of our teams. A lot of errors doon and they end it with the turnover doon para sa Batangas, New Zealand. And sakto naman, Coach Aile Borneo. Binalik na dito si Janine Pontejos and Kabinbin after that messy sequence. So let's see if these
She
two
really need a basket from her team.
Saktong-sakto, binalik dito si Kabinbin and Pontejos. Let's see what they're gonna do with it. Janine, outside look. Got it. It's a three.
A very, very wise decision there from Coach Ai. Hindi kayo makashoot, magpasok tayo ng offensive player. There comes Coach Janine Pontejos.
Barikit losing it. Got caught in no man's land. Out to Talas. Janine wants it. Instead, it's to Tolentino. Open look. Masyadong malakas doon. Save it out to Barikit. Gonna look for friends dito. Peñaranda wants it. Snow in and out. Goes in with the shake and bake. Snow Peñaranda.
Hindi talaga, if you're defending Snow Peñaranda alone, one-on-one, talagang kakainin ka ng buhay ni Snow Peñaranda. The strategy earlier of the San Juan Lady Knight was very, very successful nung dino-double team nila si Snow because Snow is giving up the ball. Now, they're making Snow a one-on-one defense. Just like I said, hindi talaga nila kakayanin si Snow on a one-on-one.
Right on cue para sa Yosu. And one thing you've got to love about itong si Snow Peñaranda, in that first half, she was content with sharing the sugar. Hinahanap niya mga teammates niya. This time, she flips the switch and goes more offensive-minded in the second half.
Because she sees na isa lang bumabantay sa kanya na pino-force siya into a one-on-one. Eh, that's her strength. That's Snow's strength, ang one-on-one. Lahat ng one-on-one, kinakain niya ng buhay. And yun na, nakikita na natin.
Here we go, Peñaranda. Already 2 buckets. She's gonna try to work on the defense of Ventura. This time gives it to Villamor. No good on the 3. Talas tries to tap it, but it's gonna go off Jill.
Good effort there coming from Aming Torres trying to get the ball.
Take a look at that power rebound of the quarter brought to you by Uratex. Bawal ang marupok. And Snow Peñaranda has been all over the place throughout this game. Gonna be a review conducted dito as the score 54-45. Right now, 3 minutes and 6 seconds, a coach's challenge. As we check that out, looks like it's gonna be on that tap by Talas and then Torres.
And then Talas.
Oh,
well,
no.
in my opinion, in my humble opinion, it was again tapped by Talas, even though that Aming was, nearer dun sa outside lane. But it's just in my angle and my analyzation.
Oo naman.
Pero of course, referees will still be
And our instant replay center going slow-mo on that one to try and see nga kung kanino nga ba yung last touch. Could be a crucial call, most especially para sa San Juan.
and the ball will remain to the New Zealand Bluefire.
An unsuccessful challenge by Coach Aile Borneo. This time, it's gonna give another opportunity para dito sa New Zealand. Batangas, Bluefire. Tonko gonna inbound. Bounce it inside, somehow finding its way to Torres. Threading the needle on that one was Tonko.
But Coach Ai is not happy sa tawag because it looks like nakatayo lang yung players dito ni San Juan Lady Knights. But again, we need to respect the coach's decision, the coach's call.
And this time, the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire with that free throw by Torres. They're up by 10 points right now. And of course, they're gonna try to run away with this ball game in this third quarter. The San Juan Lady Knights, Sue, in our second half, struggling on the offensive end.
I must say na nagsastruggle sila ngayon because the defense is not defending. I think mas maganda yung pinakita nila on the defensive side nung first half. That's why maganda din yung offense nila on the first half. And now there are lapses on defense. There are things that they're not doing again.
As we check out that Akari three-point shot of the quarter, Janine Pontejos, her specialty from the outside. This time it's Pontejos once again, throws up a wild one and gets it to go. Much needed bucket para sa San Juan. Tonko barking out instructions to her teammates. She gets it back. Off-ball movement para kay Villamor. Alyssa, nowhere to go. Finds the open Torres, kick it. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Aquino gets it swatted by Ventura.
Good block there from Ventura.
This time Jill Talas whips it to the corner. The bump, the shot, Pedregosa can't finish. Less than 2 minutes dito sa third quarter natin. Tonko gonna give it to Aquino. Hand it off to Villamor. 10 seconds on this possession. Extra feed. 5 seconds left. Villamor has to hoist. And a foul gonna be called, but it's gonna stay with Batangas. Abby Manzanares binalik dito ni Coach Cholo Villanueva.
Aaron, hindi pa rin natin nakikita si Pring Fabroa na bumalik ng court. But I think it's just okay kasi lamang pa rin naman si New Zealand. So the teams are thriving pa rin naman inside. But ako personally nangihinayang kasi, you know, the absence of Afril can be filled sana by Pring Fabroa. But again, the personal fouls, ibang usapan eh.
Kate Castillo as well, reinserted in this third quarter. Pontejos crosses it. Kabinbin just shoots the three and can't score it on that. Torres picks up the dribble. Tonko in attack mode, leaves it for Sanchez, spinning with the shot.
What a ball movement there, Aaron. Nakita natin kung paano sila naging patient, paano yung ball movement nila.
And Pontejos, much needed score para sa San Juan Lady Knights. And an end one para kay Janine. Check that out one more time. Janine Pontejos getting the end one. And cuts it down 58-49 with a minute and 5 seconds dito sa third quarter natin.
You know, they really need to give Janine Pontejos a play that is designated to her. Maybe a 3 points, maybe a slash. Because sa ngayon, si Janine talaga yung kailangan nilang asahan for the offensive side.
47 seconds remaining dito. 7 seconds on the shot clock. They give it to the corner. Torres drives in. No good. And Tonko gonna bring it out for them. Andrea hands it off to Kate. Castillo off the window for two. That's a tough finish.
Tough finish talaga dahil dinidepensahan talaga siya ng mahigpit ng San Juan because they don't want Kate Castillo to shoot the ball. But kudos to her. She was still able to make a shot for her own.
And with that bucket, para kay Castillo, up by 11 points. Itong Batangas, New Zealand. Last shot dito para sa San Juan Lady Knights. With 21.2 seconds remaining here in our third quarter. A much-needed possession for them. Let's see if they're gonna end this quarter on a high note. Talas, no good on the shot. Still an opportunity para sa Batangas. Tongko nagmamadali and another foul is called.
Fouled by her former teammate as well. From the Gilas Women's, from the national team.
And this time, still some time para sa San Juan Lady Knights. 8.2 seconds.
And hindi na talaga nila afford foul, Aaron, because the key players have 3 fouls each, and another foul will really affect their defense.
Pontejos, 3 seconds remaining. Janine, a second. Half-court heave, not gonna work for Janine Pontejos. And after our third quarter of action, score po natin 60-49. This time, it's the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire answering back in this third quarter, Sue.
Ang nakikita kong nagiging problem is hindi na nakakakuha ng open shots dito yung San Juan Lady Knights. Some of the shots are medyo pilit na because hindi na sila nagiging open. It's either because maganda na yung naging depensa ni New Zealand, nakapag-adjust sila sa kung paano didepensahan yung San Juan, or talagang parang frustrated sila because of the fouls that they're giving dito sa game na to.
The Batangas New Zealand Bluefire with an 11-point lead heading into our fourth quarter.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika.
We take a look at our Smile 360, Smile of the Game. And we say hello to our Smile 360 fan of the game, all smiles dito, as our Smile Cam is brought to us by Smile 360 Dental. Visit their branches at Makati, Bacoor, Taguig, Mandaluyong, Cainta, Antipolo, Quezon City, Parañaque, Manila, Fairview, and Binangonan. A lot of branches on that one para sa Smile 360. But right now, fourth quarter natin just about to begin. And Sue, I'm gonna put you on the spot dito. What do San Juan need to do para makahabol dito sa fourth quarter natin?
Ayun na. Pinakita agad sa atin, they need to create good shots for their teammates as well as give us good defense for the New Zealand. Kailangan, di ba nga, dun yun magsa-start eh. If you give us good defense, yung offense naturally na lang siyang papasok.
As Castillo, no good on that one. Let's see if Kabinbin can finish this one. And she does.
Just like that one. A good defensive stop can naturally affect to a good offensive play.
Manzanares operating on that middle area. They kick it out and a 3-second violation. Looks like it's gonna be on Sanchez.
Now the lead's down to just 7 points. Single digit na lang tayo agad coming off the fourth quarter.
And so we're seeing one of the players dito, itong si MG Kalang. First time niya pumasok and in this fourth quarter pa siya pinasok ni Coach Cholo.
Well, actually, pinasok siya before the third quarter ends. Pero seconds left na lang ata or a minute. And then she retained for the fourth quarter.
Oh no, so she's being given some run dito to start off our last quarter. Let's see if MG Kalang can make a difference para dito sa Batangas. Kabinbin, binigay kay Ventura. Steph, gonna hand it off to Adlawan. Two-man game and the mid-range jumper is pure.
See, if San Juan is kapag maganda yung nagiging play ni San Juan and na-open naman yung shot, kaya naman nilang tumira eh. So nahihirapan sila kanina because some of the shots medyo pilit talaga siya. Pilit na sinushoot. So ngayon nakikita natin yung paano yung magiging effect ng good passing, good play para sa San Juan Lady Knights.
And just like that, so heading into this fourth quarter, they were down by 11.
11, yes.
Tingnan natin ngayon, only down by 5 points. San Juan starting to come to life. Here they come. Adlawan just loses the leather. MG Kalang has it. Gonna call the play for Batangas. Waiting for friends. Finds Peñaranda. And Snow. Atake na naman. Kicks it. Kalang. Open look. Just a bit short to the right para kay MG.
Good defense there coming from the San Juan Lady Knights. See, that's what they need to be able to catch up in this game. Give good defense. Provide us with good defense. And look, they're now trailing to 5 points na lang.
They kick it out to Janine. Pontejos right down Main Street. No good on the shot, out of bounds, and it's gonna stay with San Juan. Inbound dito para kay Janine. Pontejos finds Kabinbin, the spin, the shot. Oh, lumabas pa doon.
Sayang, Aaron. That was an open shot already.
Back into the ball game, Aming Torres. MG Kalang after her short run dito sa fourth quarter. Pinabas na ni Coach Cholo. Outside to Kabinbin. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Pulling up for the two. Still no good for Kabinbin. Pressure on the backcourt. Peñaranda has it. Only up by 5 points itong Batangas. New Zealand Bluefire. Peñaranda. Oh, throwing that pass just way too strong para kay Castillo. Too much muscle.
Good intention there.
Oo.
She wanted to pass the ball to Kate Castillo, but too strong.
As you see Coach Cholo Villanueva on your screens. 60 to 55. Great dish on the interior. Look at that pass coming from Hazel Panty.
Good pass there. Coming from Hazel Panty to Steph Ventura. You know, this is going to be a long game, Aaron. Because San Juan were able to, ano ba yun? Parang to unlock the solution kung paano sila makaka-recover dun sa pagkalamang ng New Zealand kanina.
And we have to take note, in their first matchup, only winning by 3 points.
In an overtime.
Oh no, so such a close game. Expect nothing less in today's matchup. Peñaranda got bumped by Panty, pero the foul gonna be called on Hazel.
Blocking foul there for Hazel Panty. A much mismatch.
And we saw it earlier, Sue, that a lot of good things were happening pag binibigay nila kay Snow Peñaranda yung bola and letting her decide on what to do.
Correct.
This time, Torres getting pressured by Panty. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Peñaranda wants the DHO. Kate Castillo partially blocked. Peñaranda's gonna run out of time on the shot.
Good defense coming from San Juan, never giving up.
Less than 7 minutes remaining in our final quarter of action. Tolentino gives it to the corner. Ventura. Masyadong malakas doon. Here comes Snow. Peñaranda sees the advantage against 2 defenders. Snow gonna bring it out. Swing, swing, Castillo. No good on the triple try. Panty naman on the transition and the foul by Kate Castillo. Eliza Villamor back into this ball game for Coach Cholo Villanueva. Panty, no good on the free throw. Still a lot of time though para sa San Juan Lady Knights to catch up dito. And 60-57. Torres gonna bring it down for Batangas. Peñaranda hands it off. Villamor, she's a shooter. Gives it inside to the rolling Snow Peñaranda. Balik dito kay Snow. Muscling it inside but too much para kay Peñaranda.
We hope Steph Ventura is fine.
You could feel the frustration on Snow Peñaranda after that foul. Take a look at that one more time. (60-57). Tatlo na lang ang lamang dito. Kabinbin gonna attack. Goes in, kicks it. Open look. No good para kay Panty.
Coach Cholo mentioned a while ago about boxing out, and it's still happening in this times. Nakikita natin na medyo hindi bumabox out si New Zealand and nahihirapan sila to get the ball, the defensive ball from the San Juan Lady Knights.
And this time it's Coach Cholo Villanueva's turn to call his challenge in this fourth quarter. And in that third quarter, so we saw the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. Maganda yung offense nila in that third quarter natin. Kaya lumamang sila. But this time around, they've been struggling in this fourth quarter. Kaya nakakahabol dito ang San Juan.
And ganun din yung ginagawa nahirapan talaga sila ngayong quarter na to because feeling ko because it's the start of the quarter, medyo nag-relax. Kasi 11 points naman ng lamang eh. But then, hindi siya, minaximize yon ni San Juan Lady Knights. They were able to pull off good plays, good passes for each other, and talagang they were able to make those shots na kailangan nila. And now, we're seeing na walang bumabox out on the side of the New Zealand. Medyo, on the replay, we can see na yun nga, they're scrambling sa ball, and Janine Pontejos was not boxed out. And the ball will be awarded to the New Zealand Bluefire. Excellent
challenge by Coach Cholo Villanueva. Gives an extra possession.
A much-needed possession.
Oh, in this fourth quarter, they're only up by 3 points. Let's see if they can finally spark some life onto their offense. Itong Batangas. No Peñaranda. missing on the gimme, and that's her shot. Hindi lang talaga pumapasok. Kabinbin against Torres. Pinabas dito kay Janine. Back to Kabinbin. Gonna put some sauce on Torres. Just can't finish the shot, but look who's there to save the day. Steph Ventura.
Another unboxed out play. You know, alam natin na Ventura will get the ball, will get inside, but she was not boxed out.
This time a foul is called. Still not in the penalty, both of our teams. So we check this out one more time. Power rebound of the quarter. Brought to you by Uratex. Bawal ang marupok. Steph Ventura on the offensive glass with the putback. "18 seconds on the shot clock, up by 1 point. Itong Batangas. Peñaranda hasn't had the best of quarters so far. Can she finally get a score? There you go. Looks like she heard me, Sue.
Sabi niya, ito na, ito na.
And they're back up by 3 points. Itong Batangas, New Zealand.
Another foul called for the San Juan Lady Knights. Oh, that's a fourth on Steph Ventura.
And that could be big.
Yes.
Oh, no.
We have almost 5 minutes remaining pa. 4 minutes and 57 seconds remaining.
And Sue, take a look at this. Ang nakabantay kay Snow Peñaranda. Oh no, they're gonna switch it. Ventura was guarding her earlier. Peñaranda losing control and stepping out of bounds. Now the San Juan Lady Knights team has been coming back in this fourth quarter. Kaya saktong-sakto, Ms. Kit Kat Torre has some additional information on that comeback.
San Juan is gaining momentum in this final quarter in the last few minutes as they figured out the defensive play of Batangas and aim to play around it, which has proven so far to be a successful counterattack. However, Coach I still continues to remind the players to adjust and focus on boxing out. While they have managed to counter Batangas' defense, the team still struggles to convert their opportunities into points. Aaron and Sue?
Maraming salamat, Kit Kat, in boxing out, just like what you mentioned earlier, Sue. Pero this time, Steph Ventura earlier getting those rebounds and turning it into points.
And sabi nga ni Coach I, tama yung sinabi ni Coach I na there are opportunities for the San Juan Lady Knights that they were not able to convert. And malaking bagay kasi yun yung mga open shots na hindi na-shoot. Kung na-shoot, lalo na sa mga ganitong games na dikit. You see, they're just trailing for 2 points. Oh, 1 point rather.
The San Juan Lady Knights slowly creeping back into this ball game. Who is gonna answer it para sa Batangas, New Zealand Bluefire? Is it gonna be Team Barikit or maybe Snow Peñaranda? Just bodying up inside, nowhere to go. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Barikit. Pontejo snatching that ball in the air, and you've got to love the hustle coming from Coach Janine. Another foul on Snow Peñaranda. Take a look at that one more time. Barikit missing that shot, and that play just sums it up para kay Janine Pontejo, showing us the passion to win in this ball game, Sue.
Yes, Aaron. And a lot has been going on. Coach Chol is contesting the call of a foul kay Snow Peñaranda. Now Janine Pontejo is getting that 2 free throw because they're on penalty. Oh no, not yet.
Oh, tama,
yes,
no. Batangas,
tama.
yeah.
Penalty na si Batangas.
And with that free throw, they take the lead, itong San Juan Lady Knights. Coach Haile Borneo must be pleased with their performance, but it's not enough. They still have 4 minutes and 20 in this ball game. Agaw para sa San Juan. Tanti is gonna give it up to Janine. Up top to Kabinbin, the floor general of the Lady Knights. Looks for the DHO, Pontejos, and a travel is called on Janine. Misstep on that one. A costly error para sa San Juan Lady Knights, but nonetheless still up by 1 point. Team Barikit gonna hand it off to their shooter in Alyssa Villamor. Peñaranda against Tolentino. Atake na dito si Snow. Going baseline, and it's too strong for Peñaranda. Pontejos bounce it forward, and an excellent dish finding Panty for the open layup. And the New Zealand Bluefire want a timeout with 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Take a look at this one more time. Pontejos, picture perfect pass, finding Panty for the deuce on the other end. 65-62, 3-point lead to the San Juan Lady Knights.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
The San Juan Lady Knights taking the lead with that bucket and going up by 3 points dito. And who will answer the call for the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire? Take note, in round number 1 they lost in their home court against this very team. The San Juan Lady Knights, can they finally come back with vengeance and take this round number 2 matchup? Tin Barikit, a strong move to the cup.
We're not hearing about Tin Barikit for the past few minutes. And now, she's telling us that, hey, I'm here, I'm alive. In the most crucial time of the game.
And now she has a chance to tie up this ball game for the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. Mukhang nangangamoy overtime tayo soon, no?
Hindi malabo.
There you go, Barikit tying it up.
This is the what? Second or third deadlock of the game.
65 all, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Pontejos gives it up. Panty can't get the 3 to drop.
Oh no. Oh no. I think it's going to be the 5th foul of Steph Ventura.
And there you go, Sue. Now the question is, who's going to be replacing itong si Steph Ventura? And it looks like Coach Aile Borneo is going to be deploying itong si Dayan Pedregosa.
She still has 2 players that can be Adi Adlawan is still in the bench.
Such a tough blow para dito sa San Juan Lady Knights. Ventura, 15 points and 15 rebounds in this game, Sue.
I have no idea.
Such a big performance para dito kay Steph Ventura, and they're gonna be losing her. And papasok dito itong si Diane Pedregosa. Coach Aile Borneo just clarifying something with our officials, but it looks like Kate Castillo gonna be onto the free throw line for 2 shots.
Walang issue yun, alright. Okay, yun lang.
Take a look at that one more time. That was the foul on Steph Ventura off the rebound attempt. And Kate Castillo taking the lead with that free throw. No good para kay Kate. She gets the offensive board, kicks it out. Villamor. No good. Another offensive board. Peñaranda this time kicks it. Villamor. 6 seconds on the shot clock para kay Snow. She's against Pedregosa. In attack mode, and a foul is called on Diane.
It's going to be a lot easier for Snow Peñaranda to penetrate inside, knowing that Ventura is out of the game. Because, you know, yung pag-tag team nila, yung double team nila kay Snow is working, di ba, kanina. But now that, you know, napilayan sila ng isang player, I mean, not literal na napilayan, but like, nawala because fouled out na si Steph Ventura, it will be hard for the San Juan Lady Knights to defend Snow Peñaranda alone. But marami pang oras. It's still 3 minutes and marami pa namang players na pwedeng hugutin si Coach I from the bench. We're still seeing Adi Adlawan on the bench, and another player that is needed inside is, I think, si Mendaros, because she's been playing good in the past few minutes of this ball game. So malalim pa kung baga yung big man bench ni Coach I, kung sakali lang na may mabawasan pa ulit or need niya ng reinforcement to defend or to stop Snow Peñaranda.
But earlier on this play, Snow Peñaranda mukhang natamaan na naman siya somewhere on the face area.
Yes.
So it looks like Camille Claro gonna replace Snow Peñaranda and take these free throws, and Claro not disappointing, being inserted by Coach Cholo Villanueva. You can see Snow definitely in pain dun sa bench ng Batangas.
But she really needs to be ready anytime na ibalik siya ni Coach Cholo.
And it looks like Snow Peñaranda gonna be inserted once again sa next dead ball natin. This time, down by 3 points are the Lady Knights. Kabinbin, give it up inside. Pedregosa with the score.
What a good pass there coming from Chuck Kabinbin.
Cut it down to just a 1-point ball game. Torres asking for the clear out on Kabinbin. Ameng gets the pick. Nowhere to go. Out to Claro. That's a deep one. And Pedregosa boards it.
Good box out. Sorry, Aaron. Good box out there from Pedregosa. Yun yung kanina pa gustong sabihin at ipagawa ni Coach I sa inyo. Bumax out kayo. And now, we are seeing na nagiging successful yung defense nila because of the box out.
Players crashing on the floor. And look who's about to re-enter the game, Sue. Itong si Pringle Fabruada ay babalik na. As we take a look at our active reinvent the game assist of the quarter. Kabinbin doing what she does best, finding her teammates, and Pedregosa, the recipient.
As you mentioned, no, Pring Fabruada is now back on the court, but she really, really need to take care because she's now in a 4 personal fouls.
And let's see if she's going to be effective because she was on the bench for a long time.
Yes.
Torres. Binigay dito kay Peñaranda. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Snow has got to get busy with it. Great strip para dito kay Tolentino.
Good defense ang pinapakita ngayon ng San Juan Lady Knights.
Kabinbin. Pinabas dito kay Janine. Back to Kabinbin. They're down by 1 point with less than 2 minutes remaining. Chak, the crossover. Stops and pops. And gets the friendly bounce. My goodness, Chak Kabinbin. They take the lead with that bucket, 69-68. Aming Torres using the pick, penetrates. And in the penalty, so 2 free throws coming up kay Torres. Aming Torres onto the free throw line dito.
A crucial free throw, Aaron.
Tied ball game once again, Sue. Tama yung prediction ni Charles,
Pwede ba
no?
sumigaw?
And take note, this game down to the wire in round number 1. Looks like it's gonna be the same trend dito as Batangas retaking the lead. A minute and 30 remaining. Hazel Panty has it against Alyssa Villamor. Going to the left. Kicks it to the corner. Up top to Kabinbin. Gives it inside. Stolen away by Snow Peñaranda. Here comes Snow. Nagbababa ng bola dito para sa Batangas. Two-man action once again with Torres. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Peñaranda's gonna operate inside. Loses the leather but somehow gets it back with the score. They're only down by 3 points though. Less than a minute remaining. Kabinbin going in. Puts her head down. Finding Tolentino. It's no good. Forward dito kay Aquino. Double team incoming. And they're going to set it up. Peñaranda, 10 seconds on the shot clock. 30 seconds in this fourth quarter. Can Batangas avenge their loss from round number 1? And a travel is called dito kay Snow Peñaranda.
A chance here for Coach I to tie the game and to proceed in overtime.
And right now, yun nga, a timeout gonna be called. Down by 3 points. Itong San Juan Lady Knights. Of course, Coach Aile Borneo gonna try and draw up a play dito. But Sue, I'm gonna ask you, who do you expect to take the last shot dito?
For San Juan, I think it's going to be Janine Ponteos. No other than Coach Janine. Lalo na 3 points ang kailangan nila. I believe they will run a play that will open up Coach Janine in the 3 points area. And I feel like she's going to make it. And that we're going to overtime.
Oh, no.
But yeah, a lot is going on.
With Janine Pontejos, everyone in the gym, everyone watching, I'm sure on our live streams, expecting Janine Pontejos to take the last shot. So let's see naman how Coach Cholo Villanueva is gonna try and guard this last play nila Coach Aile Borneo.
What defense strategy are they going to make to stop Janine? But again, everyone's expecting that Coach Janine is going to take it. But they have a lot of 3-pointers inside actually. They have Talas, but I don't know if she's going to play inside. I think other players like Panty could also take the shot. And Chuck Kabinbin could also take that shot. So let's see how Coach I will surprise all of us.
A lot of options, just like what my partner Sue mentioned. Para dito kay Coach Aile Borneo and the San Juan Lady Knights. Ayan, you can see Coach Cholo Villanueva already done with his huddle dito sa fourth quarter natin. Medyo matagal dito ang huddle ng San Juan, as they're still discussing on this last play. Numerous times we've heard the buzzer sound dito sa Batangas City Coliseum.
And
And there you go. Pinasok na nga yung mga players ng San Juan. Oh, but an additional timeout gonna be called soon. But
another timeout there.
we saw the 5 there. You already saw it. Panty, Tolentino, Pontejos, and Cabinbin are all part of that. So
And Pedragosa, I think, is the other one.
So like what you mentioned, no, a lot of options para dito kay Coach Ai.
I changed my mind. I think it's going to be Hazel Panty.
Oo, posible rin, no? Baka ma-surprise tayo.
Yeah.
Mama.
Tapos si Cristolentino pala yung
Gugulatin tayo ni Coach
gugulatin
Ai,
nila
no?
tayong lahat.
But right now, we're gonna be taking a short break. Babalik po kami for the last 25 seconds of this fourth quarter.
Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa.
And here we go, folks. 25 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. 24 seconds. Doon sa shot clock natin. 72-69, the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire on top by 3 points in their home court. They just need one stop to avenge that loss in round number 1. Can they do it? Or will the San Juan Lady Knights get an extra life dito? Cabinbin has it. Fakes it, takes it, can't make it. They get it back though. Outside to Chak, Pontejos. That's a deep one and it's down! Janine Pontejos tying it up.
Wow! As expected, well, it's not the first play, but they were able to get the ball and make another shot, courtesy by Coach Janine Pontejos. I told you, Aaron.
Our Akari three-point shot of the quarter, brought to us by none other than Coach Janine Pontejos. We were talking about it earlier, so everyone in the gym, everyone in the building knew that Janine Pontejos was gonna take that shot, and she swished that home. My goodness.
But the game is still on as we still have 13.3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yup.
And it's still long. It's still long kasi tas half court, half court inbound pa to. So, a chance, there's a lot of options. Pwedeng maka-foul yung San Juan Lady Knights and mag-free throw. And pwede din ng another easy two there for the New Zealand. Okay, for prediction, it's going to be Snow Peñaranda.
Posible, no? Kung dito, si Janine Pontejos. Sa kabila naman, Snow Peñaranda.
None other than.
Right now, 13.3 seconds remaining. 72 all is our score. And every single time these two teams match up, Batangas and San Juan, it's always must-see TV. Now this time, let's see if Coach Aile Borneo can try and get a stop dito or mababawian ba siya ni Coach Cholo Villanueva.
Deep breath.
Oo, no?
Ang hirap kumalma sa mga ganitong sitwasyon.
Buti nga hindi ka napapatayo. Ako, napatayo na ako eh.
Kasi, Okay, I'll tayo na rin.
Ayun, tumayo na rin yung partner ko. And here we go,
Okay,
folks.
okay.
13.3 seconds remaining. Marikit gonna inbound. Give it up to Peñaranda. Almost a steal. Pontejos takes it away. 8 seconds remaining para kay Janine. Gives it to Cabinbin. Jack with the spin. The dish inside. Pedregosa plus the foul.
What a play, Aaron. What a play there from Diane Pedragosa.
And my goodness, we take a look at that one more time. So Kabinbin connecting with Pedregosa on the interior, and you've got to count that foul para kay Diane.
1.5 seconds remaining for the fourth and final quarter. San Juan Lady Knights leading by 2 points.
And Pedregosa, bonus free throw coming up dito. Chance to put her team up by 3 points. They get the rebound. Aquino, they lose it. And that marks the end of our main event of this evening. It's the San Juan Lady Knights doing what they did in round number 1 and taking the victory in the home court of the Batangas New Zealand Bluefire once again. What a heartbreak, Sue, para dito sa Batangas New Zealand Bluefire. But you have to commend the coaching coming from Aile Borneo, all those last second plays, yung mga ginawa niya doon para kay Janine and her other players. It all came up and they came up with the victory dito.
Correct, Aaron, no? Nakita natin yung adjustments ng both teams. You know, New Zealand, walang Afril, walang Pring Fabruada because foul trouble on the first few quarters. And then the San Juan Lady Knights, no CC Hunsay, no May Canuto, but still, and then no, sino nga to, si Steph Ventura, no on the half of the fourth quarter, but we're still able to, you know, regain that confidence, that mentality, that consistency, and they were able to win. Wow. I have to commend the heart, the puso that San Juan Lady Knights gave us. I'd like to commend the coaching staff na even if there are calls na they're not happy about, she was still able to coach properly. She was able to you know, instruct properly, and the players, kahit kulang-kulang sila, talagang pinakita nila na kaya namin to. Pedregosa showing us that, you know, she really can perform even on the last minute, last seconds of the game. Kahit nung mga first few quarters, hindi masyadong maganda yung pinakita ni Pedregosa. Hindi naman sa hindi maganda, pero like, hindi siya nabigyan ng sapat na time and sapat na panahon to be able to perform, but see kung ano yung naging impact niya sa game na to.
A big impact galing kay Diane Pedregosa, winning the San Juan Lady Knights this ball game. But right now, we're gonna turn it over to Kit Kat Torre for the interview with the best player of the game.
Kasama ko ngayon ang ating Eurotex most trusted player of the game, the one and only, Coach Janine Ponteos. Coach, ikaw ang nakascore ng tying 3-point shot para mag-turn around talaga yung laro. Ano naramdaman mo nung tinira mo yun?
Nagdasal lang ako na sana talaga pumasok kasi kailangan talaga namin yung tirang yon and yung panalong to. And ayun na, alam ko ginabayan ako ng kapatid ko para sa tira na yon.
Coach Janine, sobrang physical ng laban kanina, maraming banggaan, bungguan. Paano mo nababalanse yung pagod at sakit knowing na may goal ka pa na mapanalo ang laro ngayon?
Hindi pwedeng indahin ko yung sakit kasi yun nga, sabi ko nga, kailangan namin yung panalo. So kahit masakit, laban lang tayo kasi yun naman yung pinunta natin dito, laban lang.
Last na po, Coach, may gusto ka bang pasalamatan or batiin?
Unang-una, binabati ko yung family ko nandyan sa likod. Sumuporta sila sa akin. First time nilang nanood, kaya sobrang ganado ako. And also sa boss namin na si Yusek Janela Estrada and sa sponsors namin na DN Steel, BFF Party List, 825 Pizzeria, and Speed Sportswear.
Maraming salamat. Once again, our Eurotex most trusted player of the game, Janine Ponteos. Now, I will send you guys back to Aaron and Susan.
Maraming salamat, Kit Kat, and congratulations to Coach Janine Pontejo. Such a great performance, playing through the pain and giving her team the victory. And I am just
May lucky
speechless
charm
right now.
kasi, nandyan
no?
pala ang family.
Ayun.
Iba talaga yung effect ng family pag nanonood sa game.
But speaking of the games, let's talk about the up-and-coming games in this WMPBL regular season. Dito naman, September 3 in the Inares Center, Montalban, Antipolo. First game, it's San Juan kontra Quezon City. And our second game for that day is the Tagaytay Tall Patriots going up against the Discovery Perlas Rizal. Those are our up-and-coming games dito. Pero, so just a great game for us. Maraming salamat for joining me once again dito.
Thank you for you're so good and thank you na ikaw yung nakasama ko dito sa isa sa mga pinaka-iniintay at pinaka-naging mainit na laban ngayong season na to.
Such a great game, but that's gonna wrap it up for us today in this WMPBL regular season on a Sunday evening. On behalf of my partner, Sue Ali, our courtside reporter, Kit Kat Torre, and of course, all the hard-working men and women behind the scenes, including our boss, Riza Diaz, our cameraman, Balong, Nicole, Zaldi, as well as our graphics people, Renz and Lem, Direk Aldrin Alejo, and our floor directors, Clark and Sid. The name was Aaron D. Deeply honored to have guided you through today's action, saying good night from Batangas City.